Hey guys, I'm Michael, and today I'm going to teach the people who don't know how to deadlift and the people who keep on getting injured so we can reteach the form. So we're going to start off with a conventional foot and hand placement. So we're going to approach the bar with our feet about shoulder width apart, with our toes being pointed straight ahead or slightly outward. Next, we're going to make sure that our shins are fairly close to the bar and that our hands are just outside of that with our palms facing inward. We're going to sit into the movement and make sure that our back is straight. We're going to pre-tense our back, meaning that it's getting tight and ready to lift, but we're not actually lifting it yet. Once our back is pre-tensed and everything is set, we're going to explode up with our hips extended through, and then we're going to lower down in the same fashion. It's important that your back and legs are extending in unison. Oftentimes I'll see people with their legs extending and then their back, or their back extending and then their legs. Pretend that you're a puppet and that you're being pulled with a string at the top of your head. Everything should work in unison. Another thing to think about is how your back is aligned. You need to make sure that it's straight or slightly tucked in. So I have two mental cues for you. The first one is pretend there's a tennis ball at your lower back and you're trying to squeeze this tennis ball together. What this is going to do is make sure that your back is straight. Another thing, if you have a meter stick or a yardstick, align it along your back, and your lower back and your shoulder blades should be touching along that meter stick. If they aren't, you have rounded shoulders. Rounded shoulders is when you look like this when you're lifting the bar. And this is a main reason why people have back pain during deadlifting. So we want to make sure that we have a straight back and our back and our legs are extending in unison. So now we're going to go into variations of foot and hand placement. So now we're going to talk about the alternate foot and hand placement. They're also known as sumo grip and sumo stance. So the people who are going to use this are people with longer legs, and they're going to find that their knees are going to hit the bar a lot more often. So to prevent this, we're going to widen our stance out with our legs or with our toes pointed outward, and this is going to make it so that our knees are pivoting outward, giving us more flexion of the knee without reaching the bar. And I'm also going to perform the alternate hand grip at the same time. So we're going to go down with one hand with our palm facing us and one hand with our palm outward. And the same thing holds true. We're going to sit down into the movement, pre-tense that back, explode up and extend the hips, and then lower in the same fashion. When we're doing heavy weight, we're going to see that when our palms are facing us, we're going to have like a hanger grip. So it's going to be dependent on our fingers. But when we do the sumo grip, we're going to see that we're going to be pulling with this hand, so the force is coming this way, and pushing with this hand, so the force is coming this way, giving us a much better grip on the bar. As far as sumo grip, it doesn't matter which hand is over and which hand is under. It all comes down to preference and what you're more comfortable with. And whether to pick sumo or conventional deadlift, each has their pros and cons. They favor certain muscle groups by changing your center of gravity, but once again, it comes down to preference. That's all I got for this video, guys. If you did like it, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos like these, and I'll see you guys in the next video. No, it's because you're able to handle more weight, because it helps aid your weak points. One thing I absolutely hate